welcome back. Today I am bringing to you a super fun video. It is time for the monthly. I always try to do a fun catch. This time it didn't work. Our monthly Ipsy Face Off. Woo! So I am bringing to you every variation that Ipsy has to offer, and we're gonna be going through all of these boxes today. We're gonna talk about each one, see which one we loved for the month, if there was a top runner, if there was one we didn't like, you know, all of the deets about the month of July's boxes. So yeah, we're gonna be just diving into the Ipsys right away. Ipsy has the smallest variation, which is a $12 bag. This one is supposed to have 5 items inside of it, deluxe and sample sized. They do occasionally throw in some full sizers, but it's not always guaranteed. Then we got the medium box here, which is the $25 variation. This one again is supposed to have 5 items inside of it, but they are all gonna be full-size items, and I believe the value is supposed to be $120 and up. Then we got the biggest one. This one comes in at a whopping $50. It is a pricey subscription box, and they offer it every single month. This one is supposed to contain 8 full-size items, and then they throw in 4 deluxe/sample sizes as some like bonus items, and it's supposed to have a value of $250 and up. As we've kind of seen, Ipsy has been a little bit like hit or miss hitting that price point, so we're gonna see how it does for this month. I have already dived into this box. This was the first one to arrive out of all 3, and I couldn't help myself, so I actually opened up the Ultimate and I tested out some of the products that were inside of it. So these 2 boxes, no clue what's inside. We're gonna dive into it together. This one, I have some updates on some of the items because I've been kind of testing them out a little bit, so that's kind of fun. But I'm gonna go ahead and get started with the smallest variation here, the $12 bag. Pretty fun. It's got kind of a retro vibe to the bag this month, and it's got a little airplane here. And the theme of the month is to take a break, which I feel like we all need a break from 2020. But that's the theme for all bags this month. And yeah, let's just go ahead and dive on into it. First item in our glam bag here, we actually got a full size. This is the Tell Me Your Wish Cute hand cream. And let's give this one a sniff here. Definitely curious about the scent. That is tough to pinpoint the scent of. It's not floral, it's not sweet. It's kind of like a mellow scent, which isn't bad. Looking online, they describe the scent as a bundle of fresh herbs. Okay, kind of an interesting scent, but I don't know, it's not bad. Then digging back into the bag for our second item, and whoa, look at that, we got another full size. So this is the Naked Cosmetics Naturally Nude No. 3 Loose Shadow. We've actually gotten a few Naked Cosmetics loose shadows in Ipsy before. I think I have them somewhere here. Yeah, I've gotten a whole bundle of them. I wonder if I have Naturally Nude. Let me check. Oh hey, look at that. I actually don't have that one. So that's one of the missing shades I got. But these Naked loose shadows are actually really pretty. Let's take a look at the one I just got today. Just gonna do a light dunk so I can see the color I got. Ooh. So this is the new shade I got to my collection, the Naturally Nude. I mean, that looks super pretty. I would definitely wear this one. These shadows, even though they are of the loose formula, they are really easy to work with. I just pick up a little bit on my brush and then give it a spritz, and it kind of solidifies it and is really easy to apply on the lid. So I do enjoy these shadows. Not a bad start though. We already got 2 full-size items. Let's see what else we got in here. Okay, so this next one is not a full size. This one is more of a deluxe. This is the Balm Cosmetics, the Willpower Blush in Perseverance. Not a bad size for a deluxe. Definitely a blush I would wear. It's got a little bit of a shimmer to it that's gold, and it's got a bit of a peachy, pinky tone to the blush. I'm totally on board for that one. Now coming in fourth in the bag, we got another deluxe size. This is the Skin Regime Cleansing Cream. It's an anti-pollution face wash. So it's supposed to remove all the pollution, impurities, makeup, and SPF while leaving the skin fresh and radiant. I mean, it's not that much that you get inside of here. I typically like to save these for when I travel or just go away for like a weekend and I don't want to bring my giant tub of face wash. That's what I personally like to keep these ones for, just for a over the night trip or an over weekend trip. Those ones can kind of come in handy so you don't have to take a giant bottle. And now our last item in the box, which was actually my choice. This is the Thrive Cosmetics Lip Filler Long Wearing and Plumping Lip Liner. And I'm just gonna go ahead and put the shade name at the bottom of the screen there because I'm probably gonna mispronounce it. But I got really excited when I saw that this one was a choice item because I got a previous Thrive lip liner and I love that one. It is such a pretty color, really nice formula, so I was just like, yes, I need a second one. And I'm gonna be trying this color out right now. Why not? All I got on is a little bit of gloss. So let's test this one out. Ooh, super pretty. I mean, this formula is so nice. It's super creamy. It kind of goes on like a lipstick, but it doesn't budge. Really enjoy that formula. And yeah, again, this was a full size. So we got 3 full sizes inside of our smallest variation. So that brings us to $38.48 for the Glam Bag value. That's of course not including the deluxe sized items, which is the Blush by the Balm and the Cleansing Cream. These 2 items I didn't have a value for, so I mean, that's not bad for just the $12 bag. I mean, I gotta admit, I'm pretty pumped about just these 3 items right here. The lip liner, the loose shadow, and the blush here. Alrighty, this bag is pretty strong and laid here. We're gonna see what else the other ones have. Alright, but let's keep it going. We're gonna move on now to the Glam Bag Plus. So let us break into it. Here is our Glam Bag. And here is the second bag. It looks like it's the same size as the $12 bag. They just have the zipper in a different spot here and it is purple, but it's the same front design here. Except from this one says Escape, that one says Wanderlust. And so right away, these ones stand out to me here. So we got a set of 3 sheet masks. These are the Mid-Flower Hyaluronic Acid Moisturizing Masks. So this is just supposed to be a super hydrating, moisturizing mask. And it says no more sheet mask struggles here. It's made with elastic fibers that's supposed to fit all face shapes. Okay, so that's something I'll have to see about later. I'll give this one a shot. We'll see what the difference is with that. But that was our first item. Let's move to our second. And our second item in the box is by Purely's Beauty. It is their Matcha Green Tea Antioxidant Priming Moisturizer. Matcha green tea. This is a new one. We've been getting the watermelon one, the blue lotus one, and now we're seeing some matcha. I personally love to drink it, so why not try it in my skincare? Does it smell like it? I can't resist. Me? Not really. It doesn't smell like much. I was hoping it'd smell like a matcha latte on my face. Looking at it, it says it's supposed to be lightweight, oil-free water cream that primes the skin for makeup. And it's meant for oily skin, woo! Combination, normal, and even sensitive. Okay, so this sounds like it's gonna be right up my alley here. And now, third up, and no surprise here, we got a mascara. This is the Tarte Sea Surfer Curl Volumizing Mascara. My gosh, when I tell you guys I am never gonna run out of mascara, I'm not even joking. I have so many in the to try pile because the subscription boxes just keep putting them in there. I mean, seriously, they just had a whole bunch of them last month. You gotta spread it out a little bit more. Nobody needs this much mascara every single month. I don't use that much. But yeah, so I'll have to keep this one sealed so I can use it eventually. Now, fourth up in the box, we got the Nature's Cartel VCR Static Lip Gloss. Take a look at this here. Looks like it's just a clear gloss with some sparkle in it. Let's swatch it. Looks like I see some gold, some purpley blues. I just got the lip liner on still, so might as well just plop it right on top. adds a nice sheen to lips with a little bit of a sparkle. And it feels good. It doesn't feel sticky or tacky or anything. And now we got our 5th and final product in our Glam Bag Plus. And I looked up a whole bunch of different YouTube videos on how to pronounce this brand. And I think I got it right this time. It is Il Maquillage. So hopefully I'm pronouncing that right finally. But this is their Color Boss multi-dimensional, how cool is that? Multi-dimensional eye color in Eyes on the Prize. Looking like a very shimmery, bronzy shade. We have definitely been getting a lot from this brand. I don't think we've gotten a single shadow yet though, so that is gonna be an interesting new formula to try out. And now that is our last item of that bag, so let us do a quick calculation here. And it looks like the value for the Glam Bag Plus is $124. So we're sitting just a little bit above that $120 value as a claim. So that was now our Glam Bag, our Glam Bag Plus. Let us move into the Ultimate, which, like I mentioned, I did already open. I just couldn't resist, and I thought, you know what? It might give a little bit more insight into the box, having already tested some items out. But there's a quick peek at that one. And now here is our bag for the Ultimate this month. It says now boarding in the front here. I definitely feel like this one was one of the smaller Ultimate bags that we have gotten. Cute design to it, but it definitely feels like it's a little bit smaller compared to some of the other bags that we have gotten. And the item that I want to dive into right away with you guys from this bag, let me grab it out here, is this one. So this was actually a repeating item. I did get an email ahead of time from Ipsy letting me know that I was getting a item again. This was the LaRousse 5-piece brush set, and I'm gonna pop an image on the screen here what is inside of it because I am not opening this one up. I'm gonna leave it sealed for a giveaway because I think that'd be a really fun thing to get. I don't need 2 brush sets of the same kind. And at first I was kind of upset that I was getting a repeating item in the bag, but I mean their email was talking about how because of COVID-19 their supply chain was impacted and they were kind of forced to have to send a repeating item, which I mean I can totally understand that. I mean we're in a really uncertain time. I can't really blame them too much for that. And they did also mention in the email that they were sending a freebie item along with it because they were sending a repeating item. So along with this brush set that they put in here, they did include a eyelash curler. This one's just a regular looking eyelash curler. Looks like so, just a metal one. So I mean that's kind of nice. And this is also a really expensive brush set. It retails for $154. So I mean if they're gonna be putting in a repeating item, I mean that's kind of an expensive one to be putting in there. I mean it's gonna make for a nice gift. I'm really curious though if any of you guys got the same repeating item or if it was just like a couple of us. Definitely let me know down in the comments because I'm really curious about that. And then the second item in the box was one that I was actually really excited about. This one is the Foxy Bay Replenishing Hair Mask set of 8. And I got pretty excited about this one because Foxy Bay is actually a pretty well-known brand. They have a lot of different hair products, tools, and I don't know, I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed that they start to put some tools inside of Ipsy with this brand. That would be really cool. Maybe a waiver. I've had one sitting in my Amazon cart just waiting to check out, and I don't know, maybe Ipsy could just toss one in there. Let's all cross our fingers, that'd be cool. But yeah, this is their Don't Hate, Hydrate, Replenishing Hair Mask, and it comes in these cool little pouches. So it's like a perfect size usage for your hair needs. And yeah, you get 8 masks inside of here. And they had a lot of claims to it too. It was supposed to help with dryness and dandruff on the scalp, help restore elasticity, protect against daily moisture loss from heat and sun damage, detangle, help with texture, promote growth, and prevent split end and breakage. Oh, and also smooths and controls frizz. So a lot of good stuff that it says that this hair mask is supposed to do. Third up in the box, one product that I did not try yet. This is the Pure Lease Blue Lotus 4-in-1 Cleansing Milk. I'm gonna give it its fair shot, but I'm gonna admit I'm a little bit skeptical of this one because the Blue Lotus line hasn't been my favorite so far. I definitely prefer the watermelon line. That one I've had a lot more success with. The Blue Lotus one, just not really my personal cup of tea, but I will be giving this one a shot. And now speaking of watermelon, but this time it's not Pure Lease. This one is Ciate. This is their Watermelon Burst Hydrating Primer. And look at this packaging. It reminds me of a giant tube of lip gloss. Does it not? And it's got these little beads inside of there that make it look like watermelon. I thought it was clever. It was a cute design to the packaging they had. I'm actually wearing this one today. I put it on before my makeup first thing and it felt really nice. It honestly felt like it was just a really lightweight moisturizer. It went on kind of watery and it just felt like it was very hydrating like a moisturizer is. And it did have a very delicious watermelon scent that I am totally on board for. It smelled so good. And I mean, so far my makeup has been sitting pretty well throughout the day. I think first impressions wise, it's looking pretty good. I'll definitely keep using this one and seeing how I like it underneath my makeup. Then we got a product by Awake. This is their Glow Pill Super Serum. And I told you guys it was a little bit of a mix of products I've tried, products I didn't. And this was a product that I have not yet tested because this is a serum and I have quite a few different serums. I mean, you don't really use a whole lot of a serum, you use like a drop or two. So they can last you a really long time. So I felt like the smart thing to do would be to leave this one unused until I'm ready to use it. But it's got a cool looking texture in there. It looks like it's a gel formula in there, which I mean looks so interesting. It just jiggles. And yeah, they claim that this is the super serum. It's supposed to be like a vitamin for your face. That was our 5th product in the box. And so far it's been a lot of skincare, some hair care, and now we are finally moving into some makeup. Oh, and here we go. This brand again. This is the Il Makiage Brow Pen in Latte. And I definitely feel like they got the shade right for me this month. And it is indeed the one that I have on in my brows right now. And even though it's a super fine micro pencil, I do feel like this one is a little bit more geared to someone who has kind of a fuller brow because the formula is pretty creamy. And because it was so creamy, it was kind of difficult for me to create some really fine hair-like strokes in the front of my brow. It did work to fill in where I have a little bit more hairs in the back towards the tail end, but towards the front where I really don't have any hairs to begin with, it was kind of difficult to gain any kind of shape there. It kind of just mushed around a little bit to where I actually had to go in with some pomade and an angled brush and try to create those strokes that I like in the front of the brow. So, I mean, I'll play with it a little bit more, but I feel like the formula is just going to be a little bit too creamy for me to be able to do what I really like to do with the micro pencils. I prefer there to be a little bit of a stiffness along with a creaminess. I don't want it to be overly creamy. And now we only got 2 more full sizers left. Second to last is the Beauty For Real Shadow Sticks 24/7 Eyeshadow Duo. And the 2 shades that I got is Ever Starstruck over here, the lighter one, and then Midnight Marathon, the more bronzy one. I don't currently have these on my eyes right now, but I did test them out the other day, and these are actually really budge proof. Like, they lock themselves down after they go onto the lid. I mean, even just on the swatches, if you give it a second to kind of dry down, you then get a little bit of a sneak peek that they do really stay in place. And it held up throughout the day, which I thought was really nice because the shadow sticks can kind of be a little bit creamy, sometimes a little creasy, and I did not have that issue with this one. So I thought that this was a convenient item since it was so budge proof. This would be kind of a cool travel makeup item to have on because it was so easy to apply. You just take it out and draw it on. And it was 2 kind of like basic colors. It's nothing too adventurous. It's something that you can kind of pop on very easily, I think. I mean, there you go. Look at that. And then our last item for the full sizers. This one is a palette. This is the Seraphine Botanicals Sakura and Sage Vegan Eyeshadow and Blush Palette. And so this palette has the 2 blush shades right up top and then 6 eyeshadows. 2 are matte and then the other 4 shades are of the metallic variety. This palette took me by total surprise. I'd never heard of this brand before, so I had nothing to reference to. I was just like, this is so new, but it made it so fun. It's actually what I'm wearing right now on the eyes, along with this blush shade over here, Dawn. I'm wearing that on the cheeks, and it worked out really nicely. I mean, it was very pigmented, easy to work with, easy to blend out. I didn't have any patchy issues with it, and I didn't have any kind of crazy fallout either with this palette, so I mean, That is a total win with this palette. But yeah, so that was it for the full sizers. Let's move on to the 4 bonus deluxe sample size items. And first up was the Catherine Malandrino Special Moments perfume. At first, I liked it, and then after I was sitting with it for a while, I just ended up kind of deciding like, okay, this one isn't really for me. It was a floral scent that kind of lingered, and I don't know, I think it was the floral with the rose. I mean, it's just not my personal favorite combination of scents. I mean, we all have very different noses. We like different scents when it comes to perfume. I'm personally someone who really prefers the sweet scents, and I mean, not everybody likes that, which is the same for floral. Not everybody likes floral. Not everybody likes floral and sweet. They want something a little bit more musky, so I think perfumes are a little bit of a tough one to put in the box. And then third up for the deluxe sizers was the Green Tea Eye Gel Patch pack of 3. And these are just kind of some classic eye patches. They're supposed to help minimize the appearance of the dark circles, the eye bags, and have a powerful soothing formula. And with the green tea, it's supposed to help firm and brighten it. So you got a little 3-pack there. And then third was a deluxe size of the Belief The True Cream, the moisturizing balm. And it was pretty funny to me because I had just gotten the Belief The True Cream Water Balm with aloe in an Allure box last month. And I mean, it's the same exact size and everything. It's just this one is the one that doesn't have the aloe in it. And the one thing I noticed about both of these is that it's a really nice lightweight formula. I mean, they just kind of soak into the skin really easily and leaves it feeling really soft. So far I've been enjoying these ones, and I'm definitely gonna keep using them. And I'll test one out at a time so that way I can see what the difference is between the aloe one and the regular moisturizing balm. And then the last deluxe size item, as you can tell, I did use this one. This is the Coffee Scrub. And it is exactly how it sounds. It is coffee grounds that you scrub onto your body in the shower, and it just exfoliates you. Grounds have a really nice grit to it that actually really helped to exfoliate, so afterwards it was really smooth. And it doesn't hurt that as you are scrubbing, you smell like a French vanilla roast. I smelled delicious. It made me want a cup of coffee right then and there, and I was just like, wow, I want to drink myself. But yeah, that was the last item inside of the Ultimate. So let's add up a quick value here and then talk deets. Woo! Okay, I knew they were gonna have no trouble hitting it this month. So my box is valued at $387.95. I mean, that brush 5-piece set was $154 alone, so I was like, oh yeah, they're gonna hit the $250 mark this month for sure. But let's hope they keep it going. They hit it last month, they hit it this month. They're on a good streak right now. Yeah, that was all our boxes unboxed, and honestly, I'm kind of torn between 2 boxes being my favorite for the month. I gotta admit, I really enjoyed my small variation. I mean, I got the lip liner I wanted, the blush looked really good, and that loose shadow I know is already good quality because I have gotten quite a few of them. And then I'm actually torn about really enjoying the Ultimate for this month. I mean, it got a lot of good variety in it this time. We didn't have any weirdness going on where we received 2 eyeshadow palettes for no reason. And it didn't feel like it was just an off box where they threw in random things. I feel like there was a little bit more cohesion with it. And there were some actual items in there that I was genuinely excited to get and actually ended up working out since I have tested them out. I feel like I'm gonna go with those 2 for my favorite for the month of July. I'm very proud of Ipsy. It definitely seems like they have been stepping it up here. Let's really cross our fingers here and hope that they keep this going. But I wanna hear from you guys. What did you think of your Ipsy bag this month? Did you guys also get that repeating item? Let me know. I'm so curious about that. That is gonna be it for today's video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that little bell button. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!